Hello, today in Basic Science, we're looking at the topic space travel. The space outside the sun, the earth, the star is called outer space. Space travel is the traveling to the outer space beyond this earth. It is a voyage outside the earth's atmosphere, going to the moon or planets or orbiting the earth in a special craft called spaceship. The image on the screen is a sample spaceship. This is what is used to travel outside the earth. The space travelers are called astronauts. The earth is surrounded by a layer of air called atmosphere, which can be divided into three regions: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere. Let us look at the purpose of space travel. One of the purposes for space travel is to satisfy man's curiosity. That is a desire to find out the nature of life in other planets. Man is a very curious being. So to satisfy that desire to know what is happening outside the earth, man needs to travel outside the earth. Another purpose of space travel is to help watch everything that is happening in the world on television. Example, football game, basketball game, etc. At the same time the event is being carried out. Another purpose of space travel is to explore the outer space, to know what is happening in the outer space. Another purpose is the need for more knowledge of the climate and vegetation on the earth. You need to get outside the earth to get more knowledge of the climate and vegetation of the earth. That's the purpose, the reason for space travel. Another reason for space travel is to improve communication all over the world with the use of satellites. Example, in the use of telecommunication devices. Let us look at the advantages of space travel. One of the advantages of space travel, or the main benefit of space travel, is the collection of scientific information about the Earth and other planets. When you travel out to the outer space, you're able to gather scientific information concerning the Earth and the other planets. Another advantage is that traveling outside the space helps to get information that is used to produce special computers. The information gotten from traveling outside the space is also used to produce photographic equipment such as X-ray and gamma ray. The information gotten from traveling outside the Earth is used to produce telecommunication equipment. It's also used to produce remote sensing equipment to guide spacecrafts. Example, rockets. Now, the last advantage we will consider under this topic is the production of rockets or aircraft fuels. Let us look at the dangers of space travel. One of the dangers of space travel is the explosion of rockets at launch time. When you are trying to leave the Earth, that's the launch time. When you are trying to give the rockets the command to move us out of the Earth, the rocket might explode and it could result to loss of lives. Another danger of space travel is the failure of some necessary equipment in the spaceship to function well. In the midst of traveling outside the space, when you've already left the Earth and some of the equipments in the spaceship begin to malfunction, it is a very dangerous, it's a danger zone and can also result to loss of life. Another danger of space travel is the inability of the rocket to reach the escape velocity. If the rocket does not reach the escape velocity, it is going to explode and it will result to loss of life. Another danger of space travel is wrong calculation of angle, speed, and time of launching. Remember, before the spaceship leaves the Earth, the calculation of angle has been done and the spaceship has been set towards that angle. It also has been programmed for that particular speed and time of launching. So if there's a mistake in the calculation and in the calculation of the angle and speed and time of launching, it is a danger zone. It can also result to loss of lives. Another danger of space travel is the explosion of rockets in flight. When the rocket is already traveling in the space and it explodes, it can also cause loss of life. Nobody in that spaceship will survive it. Then another point that we consider under this topic is space radiation. The temperature outside the earth is different from the temperature in the earth. The earth is the only planet where there is life. So the other planets where there is no life is not habitable for living things. It's not habitable for human. So when you travel outside the earth, you're exposed to the radiation there, which is not comfortable for human being. You're also isolated. You are now alone. There's no life there. You will not meet anybody. You will not meet anybody like you there. And you're also confined to a particular space, because you cannot move beyond the particular space, because you don't know what is, you are not familiar with the environment, so you are confined. Then the distance from the earth is also, the distance from the earth and the outer space is very far. So these are some of the dangers. Then the gravity outside there might be gravity and there might be no gravity outside the space, outside the earth, and the environment is closed or hostile. These are some of the dangers of space travel. This has brought us to the end of this exercise today on the topic space travel. Let us look at the assessment session. Question number 1. State 3 dangers of space travel. Question number 2. What is space travel? Drop your answer in the comment section. That will be all for today. Thank you for watching and see you in our next demo.